when I started to think about college, my guidance counselor at the time, he was an old man, let's just say it. It is what it is. And he told me, you need to become a secretary because you have a nice smile. So that was my guidance, was my nice smile was going to get me a secretary job. And yes, I'm passionate about education, but where my passion lies is making sure that people see the potential in themselves and going for it. Because I have so many students that I've worked with that they'll say, you're the first person that believed in me. And sometimes that's all you need to be successful. And so May 8th of 2020, they called and they said, you have stage 3 breast cancer in your lymph nodes. And I was like, oh, well, that's something. So we sat the kids down and told them, and my husband and I had decided that we would share what's appropriate for our kids. We don't want them not to know things, and so we sat down and had that conversation, and I joked afterwards, I said, did you guys think we were gonna get divorced?
Or your baby in the house?
Yeah. Well. And so anyway, it ended up that I had the toughest chemo that you can have to try to kill it because it was aggressive. So from the first mammogram that I had until I had surgery, or had my first surgery to remove it, it had grown 7 centimeters. It was fast. It's the most aggressive cancer that you can have. So my likelihood of living 5 years was less than 20%. So, and I said, I'm not gonna be a statistic. I'm better if I'm busy.
Yes.
And whether I'm sick or not, but if I'm busy and I have a purpose, you know, it just keeps you going. So, and I didn't want my kids to feel that things were different. I tried to keep it as straight as possible. And a couple of years ago, we were talking and they said, what's been your best summer here? And I said, 2020, and they all looked at me. And they're like, you think that was, I said, it was the best summer I've ever had because I had so much support. Because my kids would go do stuff with their kids. And so my kids didn't miss out from me being sick. And that was something that was very important to me. So as of January of 23, I am cancer-free. That's what it's about, especially being women, is just empowering everybody that we come in contact with. Because you never know the potential in someone, and making them, helping them believe that they have that potential to move on is what I'm really passionate about.